Hey, what's up, fellas? It's the Prop Collector, and I'm back. This time with a custom modification here on this motorcycle, this Batman DC DeathMetal Motorcycle. I don't collect a lot of McFarlane. I do a lot of cherry picking. I'm not really into the 7-inch figures. They have some really cool ones, but I just kind of I just pass. I try to stay as close as I can to 6-inch figures. That's just my preference. But I do have a lot of their vehicles because I believe that they make them the right size for 6 and 7-inch figures. But this time I wanted to do this modification. I've seen it done before. The videos that I've seen, these customizers do a great job. I just wanted to cut it short. I wanted to just make the process more simple, just easier to get to the final result. And I think I got it done. I added light, which we will check out in just a moment. But I think it came out pretty cool for the time that I spent on this custom modification. Okay, so we are all familiar with this motorcycle. And really cool. I seen a lot of guys turn it into a Ghost Rider bike, Ghost Rider motorcycle. And eventually I want to get to that. But the reason why I did this was for my Lobo. I got a DC Lobo, and I'll bring him out just a minute. In just a minute, I got the comic version. And so I saw that they also made a motorcycle. I just thought it was too expensive. Hopefully I find it at Ross later, somewhere down the line. But for now, I wanted to work on a bike or get something going for my Lobo. So the videos that I've seen, they talk about how, it's a fun project, very entertaining, but they take a long time because they unscrew all kinds of little screws that the bike has throughout. And like I mentioned at the beginning, I wanted to simplify the process. And so I think I did it. I achieved the goal. And one thing I do want to mention, it's tough to get away from a few bat signs, like here in the wheels and just here it has signs here and there that it's just kind of hard to get away from. Here's another one here at the rim here at the back. Okay, so let's get right to it. So at the beginning, what I did was I used a blow dryer, and I used it in this section here, this area. And what I did was, after the plastic was really soft, I used this screwdriver and I parted the plastic of the head from the plastic of the handlebar. And that was fairly easy. It came off. And then next, I saw some videos how they were unscrewing all these little screws just to part the bike to get the rib cage out. And I didn't want to do that. I just thought it was a lot of work. So what I did was I used scissors and I used a box cutter. And this is how I did it, and it worked for me just fine. Let me get this out of the way, and I will show you guys the head. It came off fairly easy. Like I mentioned, I just parted plastic from plastic using the screwdriver. Okay, so after the head was out and I got rid of all the bones of the rib cage, then I got some matte black acrylic paint and I started painting whatever was left. And I thought of maybe shaving it off, but I didn't. I thought this would look better. And all I did was use, like I mentioned, just matte black acrylic paint. And I think it came out well. Here is another bat sign here that I just painted black. I wanted to, well, if I could, get rid of as many as I can. And let me get this out of the way. Talk about the light. And this was very easy as well. There's no cables, and we'll go over it here now. Okay, so for the light, I got these at Five Below, battery powered shoe lights, and that's what it is. And so it has a couple of settings. They blink fast and slow, and very cheap, $5. And this is how it looks. Very cool. Blinks fast and slow by just pressing the bulb. Okay, so when you take off the head, there's a little space here in this area, and all I did was mounted the light on top of the space, but I needed to I didn't want to use crazy glue or anything like that. I didn't feel it would work, so I used this sculpt and just basically, mix these two together, put a little bit of a sculpt here, and then I mounted it on the sculpt, let it dry, and then painted this area here black. This was the gray color, and I just used painted it all around, and that's how I got it to stay. It's secure, it's not going anywhere. I mean, obviously if I use a lot of force, I probably can, or I know I can just get it out, but for just pictures and displays, this came out great. But that's all I used for that. And just a quick close-up of the light and the sculpt that I used to mount the light on the bike, on the front of the bike. So I think the sculpt did got the job done, and I think it looks well. It looks pretty cool. And here's Lobo next to the bike, and I think it fits him very, very well, very good. It looks cool. I will add some pictures to the video, so hopefully you stay till the end to check out just a couple of pictures. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, and this is the reason why I wanted to get a motorcycle or work on a motorcycle to display, take pictures with my DC comic Lobo. And that's all for today, fellas. And let me know what you think about this bike, about this modification to this motorcycle. And let's turn on the light here. All right, there it is. I appreciate the likes, the subs, and the comments. I'm on IG and Facebook, The Prop Collector. If you get a chance, stop by. Keep collecting. Peace out.